Right, we're live in about 15 seconds, folks.
And who do I get my cue off?
It's good stuff. You're going to roar after you've spoken, you're going to sit down, you're going to start playing.
So Mets, give me a physical point when you want me to start speaking. Hello world! And yes, hello, good evening and a very warm welcome to you all to this, the very first of our Treehouse sessions. Now, Treehouse Sessions is the culmination of a lot of love, fun and creativity that has been brought to life in this here beautiful urban garden setting and family home in Birmingham, England. This is like a political broadcast, it's like a rally, isn't it? For several years now, the good people who have been living here have been sharing their home and their hearts and this space as a setting for creative performance, mostly musical, of their friends for their friends. And they decided the time had come to share the love and invite you all to the party. So, Treehouse Sessions will be bringing you some of the finest singer-songwriter talent based in Birmingham, the Midlands and further afield in this lovely, playful, intimate garden setting. And we are inviting you all to join us. And if you like what you see and hear, you can follow us at Treehouse Sessions on Facebook. Visit us on our website, that is treehousesessions.co.uk. But most importantly, right now, please get in touch. Let us know what you think, share your thoughts and views, and join in on the fun. We'll read out and share all we can as the show progresses. On Twitter we are @thesessions, that is @thesessions, and on email we are bark@treehousesessions.co.uk. Tonight's hour-and-a-half show, or more or less, there's no football after us, so we can carry on as long as we want. It's the internet, just try and stop us. So in tonight's show, we will be having the pleasurable experience of experiencing D. Ross Spencer as our closing act. Thank you. They're pumped. Before him will be the wonderfully talented songcrafter, Kevin James Hadley. Come on. But first up tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is the mesmerising multi-instrumentalist Tom McNair. And Tom will be rapping his gorgeous songs in an enveloping blanket of layered sound recorded live for our personal delectation. So, without further ado, please, ladies and gentlemen, give a very warm Treehouse welcome to Mr. Tom McNair.
We have sound. Hey, thank you very much, Martin. Ooh, what a treat to be here, and an honour to be amongst the chaps on the stage tonight and amongst the audience. I'm beautiful ladies. Okay. I know what's going on. Yeah. So, yeah. Treat to be here. Okay, I'm gonna try and sing a song. Give it a go. Why not? This is what we call a technical hitch, but it's okay because they happen. So I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to freak out. Anybody else going to freak out? You can. Anybody is welcome to freak out if they like. But yeah, there you go. Well, no. The thing is that they tend to be slow to start, these ones. So we're just going to stay calm. I appear to be sponsored by the lovely Kronenberg, but I'd prefer something else. The pint of gin and tonic that I had earlier was actually much better. We're gonna clear it up. That was the one. No, it's good. Actually, is that yours? All right, we're gonna try again. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do it a bit quicker this time, and I'm gonna get it right. We'll try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, should we do? Yeah, I'll do it quicker, more upbeat. Why not? It's just like that means it just takes less time to get through the whole song. 1, 2. I got something right about me. Nothing going wrong now. But I gotta try. Hey. So that. Oh, hang on. That officially didn't go according to plan, but I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Yeah. Okay. So. Crikey. Yeah. What a nice evening for it. Yeah. Okay. This is officially relaxed. Has anybody who's got an opportunity to recline? No, I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, cheers. I'm just chilled out enough as it is. Thank you very much. But yeah, anybody who has the opportunity to recline, then do so. But if you don't, then put your head between your knees. Sorry. Sometimes you love me, baby. Sometimes you're running away. Sometimes you keep on giving it to me. Sometimes you're nothing to say. You know you said it, baby. It's gonna be just fine, fine, fine. You know you said it, baby. just fine, fine, fine. You know you said it, baby. It's gonna be just fine, fine, fine. Sometimes you're running, baby, baby. Sometimes you fall. Sometimes it keeps on coming. Sometimes there's nothing at all. You know you said it, baby. It's gonna be just fine, fine, fine. You know you said it, baby. It's gonna be just fine, fine, fine. Sometimes you love me, baby, baby. Sometimes you're running away. Sometimes you keep on giving it to me. Sometimes you've nothing to say. You know you said it, baby. Gonna be just fine, fine, fine. You know you said it, baby. It's gonna be just fine, fine, fine. Sometimes you're running, you're running, you're running. Sometimes you keep on giving it to me. You got nothing to say. gosh. So I'm going to get one right in a minute. I'm going to try. Wow. So I've got to try my hardest not to cry during this song. I wrote it for the director of the show. I didn't actually. he can fuck off. Sorry, no, I just swore on. No, it's true. It was inspired by the guy, you know. I just, you know, I like guys. Yeah. No. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. It happens to the best of us. Now you got me in full stereo. Ow! Okay. Right. Yeah, this is called See You in the Dawn. It's okay for me to love you like I do. It's okay for you to go on. It's alright for me to cry the night away. I hope I see you in the dawn. See you in the dawn. Feeling better. I'll see you in the dawn. It's okay for me to love you like I do. It's okay for you to go on. It's alright for me to cry the night away. I hope I see you in the dawn. I see you in the dawn. Feeling better. I see you in the dawn. That's every time I ask you how you feel, you find. I guess you just don't wanna say it. But silence is crying. Truth is just dying. To finally see you in the dawn. I see you in the dawn. Feeling better. I see you in the dawn. It's okay for me to love you like I do. It's okay for you to go on. It's your light that burned my soul beside the crystal blue, and your light that shone me home. If I ever see your light on me again, I hope I see you in the dawn. I see you in the dawn. It's okay for me to love you like I do. It's okay for you to go. It's alright for me to cry the night away. I hope I see you in the dawn. See you in the dawn. Feeling better. I'll see you in the dawn. It's okay for me to love you like I do. It's okay for you to go. It's alright for me to cry the night away. I hope I see you in the dawn. I see you in the dawn. Feeling better. I see you in the dawn. Hey. Well, thank you very much. I'm gonna mildly annoy the production crew by calling that my last song when it wasn't supposed to be. But I have to say that I wanted to just say about that last song that I sang called it's called "See You in the Dawn," and I rather like it as songs go. Yeah, but it was thank you very much. Thank you very much. So it was inspired though. Somewhat perversely by well, the first of the verses that was inspired was the last of the ones that I sang, and I was in Mexico at somebody's sort of palatial place in the jungle, and I was hanging out at the pool and having a lovely time, dipping my toes in, and I'd left my Crocs beside the pool. They were turquoise Crocs. Yeah. I know. In fact, keep going, because the thing is that what happened? No, I'm serious. My Crocs were there beside the pool, and they had these halogen uplighters like dotted all around the pool. And I was just going to remind you of the words. Was it? Okay. It was your light that burned my soul beside the crystal blue. It was your light that shone me home. So yeah, this halogen uplighter burnt a hole in the bottom of my shoe. Yeah. And I looked at it and I was like, wow, your light burned a hole in my soul. And it just seemed like the sort of thing you should write a song about. So I travelled home from Mexico with that in my head. Yeah. There were other inspirations that finished off the song, but that's how it started. And I think that the moral of the story is to always keep an open mind. Yeah. Anyway, thanks very. It's been a huge treat, and I'm really excited to see the other guys doing their thing. So, thanks very much. I did mention to that I was going to mildly annoy the production crew by saying this was my last song. Yeah, that did happen. Yeah. Like no one's turned up to sort of like cause some trouble yet, so remember you're going to cause some trouble. That was my last song, yeah, brother. I do apologize. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Greg. And give it up once more time for Tom McNair. Thank you. So we'll be coming through now to the bar where we will meet Tom in just a few moments. Keep on me. And I'll be talking to Tom and having a wee chat with him in just a few moments, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's a dip. Wow, that was exciting. So, could I have a... Oh yeah, no, we'll wait for that. Wait for the camera. That was fantastic. Beautiful. Here he comes. Fresh off the stage. Fresh off the stage, Tom. Let's have a hug. That was beautiful. That was so good. That chilled me out. You stand here, sir.
Okay.
That was fantastic. And would you like a drink?
I will, yeah.
He would like a drink. Yeah, of course he would like a drink. What would you fancy?
What have we got? I love a beer, I think.
Yeah.
Just something easy. Oh, hello.
Okay, I'm going to have a vodka and coke, please. Barkeep. Do you want to hold that for yourself, Tom? And you do the whole mic thing?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
good.
Is that all right? Is that cool?
Yeah.
And we'll be getting a drink, and we've got a few messages in, so we'll do that while you... Oh, yeah, drinks there. Here we go. First message in.
Thank you very much.
There we go. First message in. We've had a message.
Oh, really?
Yeah, already.
Really? Oh,
So there's our camera.
say?
Looking forward, what's it say? Looking forward to seeing the show. I know you guys will smash it. That's from Chris and Veronica P.
Nice.
Hi to you guys.
Hey, guys.
And we've got, this is for you. Really excited to see Tom play. Need to go back a bit. Haven't seen him for ages. One of the tribe. Oh, that's from One of the tribe. There you go.
Okay, yeah, there we
The
go.
last one is a Twitter from Kerry Ann 50. Tommy's fit. What's your number? I was going to ask that.
I don't believe those are.
I was going to ask that. Anyway, we should do a cheers.
Oh yeah, I'll drink to that.
Awesome. That was fabulous. Really beautiful.
Yeah, what a nice audience.
Really, was it? Yeah. Did you feel that?
Yeah, they're great.
You
Yeah,
could feel the love.
Oh yes.
You could feel the love. So the thing always strikes me when I hear you is that your unique thing is that you the looping whole thing, and I was just wondering how that came about for you, how you grew into that, or did you discover it? Was it?
Well, yeah, I'd go so far as to say, I'd go so far as to say it wasn't. It's not sort of. Oh, thank you. That makes my life loads easier.
Work.
Super cool.
Enough work
yeah,
already.
not unique at all, but it kind of originated from people like John Martin, who is one of my greatest heroes, and so it was quite a natural thing for me to kind of start looping. Well, it's like a huge thing nowadays. So
yeah, it has got When I say unique, I mean
yeah.
Than unique,
No, indeed, but it's but for me, it's the opportunity to play lots of different instruments, because that's instead of doing my homework when I was at school, I just played instruments instead. So I didn't do too well academically, but I can
Einstein failed at uni.
good.
Because the first time I heard you, it was on YouTube, and I went away from the screen, and then I heard this. Was it a cor anglais or an alto sax? And I was like, but he's got someone else in there. And I went back and it was you. And it was just like, wow, you've got a few.
Oh, it's good fun, that. Some might call it showboating, but I like making nice noises. That's what I do. So
can I ask, what other instruments do you play?
No.
Brilliant.
We haven't got time for that.
Yeah. Oh, really? Bit of a prince.
No. But you have fun. That's what I do. Is I find an instrument that I can't play. I try and work out how to make it it sound nice.
Is it like a challenge for you when you?
Yeah, my biggest challenge at the moment is the violin. I'm still struggling with that one. I've been trying for years.
Okay.
I can't make it sound
we could have a go at that together.
Yeah, cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So, do you think for you is the ambience and the whole layering that you create the thing, or is the heart of the song the thing? Is the songwriting itself more of a drive for you? Or is the looping to create that for yourself, that you can just create a setting for people enjoying the music?
I think nowadays is like my motivation has sort of been evolving, but nowadays what keeps me going is firstly that I keep getting better at what I do, and I love that because it's really exciting to be on that path, and but also the appreciation that I get is really beautiful, and it makes me want to keep doing it. Yeah,
because you do a lot of busking, don't you?
I do. Yeah.
Is that essentially what you do? You get out there.
Pretty much all of what I do at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's all immediate, it's all very direct, there's no middleman, there's no interface.
Yeah, no boss. Yeah,
It's just you and the
me
the
singing on the
road.
street. I love it.
wow.
Mm.
So that's centrally, your whole music is direct and intimate and connected and plugged into people.
That's
basically.
it. Yeah, and I almost get no one telling me to get a proper job these days.
Yay!
So it's really nice.
We don't want that.
Yeah.
So in that sense, and you've mentioned earlier you were travelling, you travel a lot, and that's part of your whole life. And you were talking about, what was it? The horse cart.
Oh, I bought.
What was
Yeah,
that?
no.
Yeah, what's that?
Recently, I bought an old Mercedes horse box, which is quite a big truck. And
Mercedes, not any old crappy
Oh
one.
no! It's a
Not a
beautiful.
Volkswagen, like proper.
I have a particular thing for Mercedes trucks. So
Really?
yeah, this is
Are
a
they the
beautiful old
business?
truck. It's 30 years old, so it's but it's anyway, it's a beautiful truck, and I'm going to turn it into a home and travel around doing what I do.
Wow. You're going to have space for one more.
One
Like,
more.
we have guest space.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was
Awesome.
yeah, I'm making sure that there's bunks. Yeah,
Awesome. Right. Well, we'll
Yeah,
I'll hook up for a weekend. We'll have fun. Yeah.
Super cool.
We'll come and scream. And I gather you've got a new album that you've been working or putting
Well,
together.
yeah. The Love Like Fire album is it's in the form that it's in. It's available and
Right.
it's still evolving. So,
Nice.
but it's out and about.
And where are you available if people want to get in touch with you? Where would you-
Well, it's loopytom.com is the way to go. Yeah,
Okay.
loopytom.com.
Loopy Tom. And there was something else you said. Is that the new one, or you used to be something else? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, well I'm known as Woodsmoke these days. Tommy Woodsmoke. Or
Tommy Woodsmoke.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I kind of have been known as Loopy Tom.
So loopytom.com and Woodsmoke. Yeah, what was it?
Yeah.
Woodsmoke. Right.
Woodsmoke. Yeah.
That's cool. Brilliant. I think we've covered everything.
Super cool.
And you stay here for a minute. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep rolling for a little bit more. And I think what will happen is...
I just wanted to ask you where you got your jacket.
Oh, yeah, my jacket.
Yeah,
This was a bit of a fun... I bought this in the Hare and Hounds pub in King's Heath.
No way! What, off a
Yeah.
guy that was just... in
No,
the
not
pub?
exactly.
No.
Off the back of a horse cart. It was you. No. I bought it. They were doing a clothes fair,
Okay.
and there was a guy there from Top Banana. In fact, a woman there, and I just got a steal on it. Like, it's proper
Great jacket.
from America, early
Fantastic.
70s,
Yeah,
and this
yeah,
is vintage as well. So I'm all blinged up.
You're the real deal.
Special
tonight.
for you guys.
Thank you.
So
ever much, Martin.
and what have you got plans for? Where are you going from here after this?
I'm going to a hippie camp on a field on a hill, and I'm going to relax with a bunch of hippies,
Wow.
make some music.
Aw.
I'm actually, my job this week is making music in the healing area where everybody's getting
Oh,
massages,
beautiful.
and I just chill
the
away.
healing area
you
is
know.
almost my favourite bit. And where's that? Where are you doing that?
That's in the Forest of Dean, Westbury on 7.
Nice.
Yeah.
And where? So are you Gloucester originally? Is that where you?
No, ooh, you just,
No.
I hate to admit to the
Oh,
Gloucester
sorry.
thing. Yeah,
Sorry, man.
I call it the Forest of Dean. You know, I
Is
actually
that right? Okay.
grew up in a little village called Kempley, and that's in the Forest of Dean.
Right.
I have lived in Gloucester at times, but yeah,
Cool.
just yeah, I like Gloucester. It's a good town, but it needs an injection of culture and happiness.
Yeah. And do you feel that people in general get a lift from what you do when you're out busking and you kind of like shopping and people are just busy about their lives and there's a sort of... Does it really... I mean, I'd imagine it's really hard to motivate yourself when you're just living the life. It's hard, you know, you go out there and then you've got to kind of put on your game face and bring it to people. Would you just
but
get energy
that's
from
the great,
people?
That's the great thing about the street, actually, is just people just... if you're doing your thing and you're doing a good job, then people get into it, and then that makes it worth doing. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Well, Tom, it's been an absolute pleasure having you, a real pleasure, and thank you. You've made history. You are the first Treehouse Sessions artist. He's a star. Thank you.
It's been
Thanks
my
for coming.
pleasure, for
Come
sure.
back again. Come back again. Love you, man.
Thanks so much.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to walk through now, and we're going to move on to our second act, who is, ladies and gentlemen, our second act of the evening, is a beautiful man with an equally beautiful talent. Ladies and gentlemen, please bring your hands together for the much-loved, exquisite songsmith, Mr. Kevin James Hadley!
Thanks. I didn't have time for a wee. I think so. There's like a level of anxiety I can bring to it, maybe. Okay, this song's called Sail. Sail to my love through the dark, eyes guided by a watch that draws endlessly round the arc of leaves spinning in the sand by the Ganges. Something incredible, the stomp of science broods and nurses children in their discoveries, not in the name of a wolf cock, not in the shade of a golf club, but the remains of compassion I build my history from. Tactfully he said, 'cause he's so well read, can we sit in silence in galleries of art? We broke our hearts for all the stones unturned. And in the light of a lamppost, I set aside what I feared most, and we just drifted to the door where the sun would keep us warm. Science, where have you gone? Sail through the swamps to the Ganges and lift your head in song, for I found where I belong. Thank you. This is cool. If this was television, it'd be more important because it's on YouTube, it doesn't matter, right? Oh, here's another song then. You're on my wavelength, I'm antisocial. I bloom in August and you get dirty, wet like the tread of tires and close to 30. CDs a beer mat and fags prop my eyelids. The floor's a trampoline, you look so humble. Match flares, you just got paid, so mustn't grumble. Build a bridge, come on over to Canada. A grin and you shake your hips and look on over with those sexy kissing lips. Commercial lover, pure joy in the summertime, a warm September. No better summertime that you can remember, but dry like a prison floor. Your years are done with. You charged your batteries on a low voltage. Build a bridge and come on over to Canada. You're on my wavelength, I'm antisocial. Build a bridge and come on over out to Canada. I'm too drunk to speak, oh yes, but too drunk to notice. So I put out my cigarette, feeling nauseous. You're indescribable, fucking gorgeous. Out of my league, I guess, but you settle for closest. So we'll last forever, man, or until the daylight. I'm from a bitter place, but just now I feel alright. Build a bridge and come on over to Canada. You're on my wavelength, I'm antisocial. Build a bridge and come on over to Canada. Thank you. Thanks. Joni Mitchell, but another version. A male version. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, this is a song about being misunderstood. If anyone ever feels like that. Does anyone feel like that sometimes? Yeah. This is for you, Hadley. You just... There are so many words I'd like to say. There are so many places I describe, or dances I'd show you if your legs would follow suit. How will I catch your eye when your eyes are pointing away from me? Or synchronize the need in you and me, beautifully sweet. If I could make you understand with the wind from a wave of my right hand, a signal would cross between lips and eardrum, and I would read your mind and you read mine, and I would read your mind and you read mine. Here it goes. Oh, 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 but mischances, circumstances should have changed. Ideas hidden, not forbidden, just intimidated by the possibility of laughter. Shame thereafter, you never spoke again. If I could make you understand with the wind from a wave of my right hand, a signal would cross between lips and eardrum, and I would read your mind and you read mine, and I would read your mind and you read mine. Here it goes. Oh, 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 here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes.
Hey. Thanks.
I'm gonna do two more.
Two more.
I don't know if they've got the titles for four more. They've made titles. I don't know whether they came up. You can't see it, but the people on the internet can, apparently.
Yeah, but should we just do it first like we normally do? So just like carry around the campfire and light it like we normally do. I'm enjoying it.
looking out for you. There's an angel looking out for you. If you ask him to, he may live on the other side of the blue. If you ask him, he'll come over to you. From time to time you'll cry, and I'll be at your side. But if I'm too far away, just think of me. It'll be like I am home again. My world is rough, but I'm fighting my corner. I'm strong enough to carry you on my shoulders. From time to time you'll cry, and I'll be at your side. But if I'm too far away, just think of me. It'll be like I am home again. Days are short and the nights are longer, but I need less sleep as I'm getting older. I can watch over you, and if I do, you will come to know harm. So sleep easy in my arms. But from time to time it will be hard, and we will be apart. But just so that you know, I'll be thinking of you wherever I go. Thank you.
Thanks.
I know, it's beautiful. Yeah.
That's a nice compliment, thanks. One more, yeah. Thanks very much for listening. Appreciate that. Last song. Alright, this has got swear, it's a bit raunchy, I suppose. Sorry about that. Show me a place that has some soul. Show me a place that has some soul. Show me a place that has some soul, and I'll show you a man on fire. Find me a town where you don't grow old. Find me a town where you don't grow old. Find me a town where you don't grow old, and I'll show you a man on fire. 'Cause fire don't wait for no one, and fire be ashes before long. So be kind to me before I'm history. I am a man on fire. Show me a girl with long, long legs. Show me a girl with heaving breasts. Show me that girl lying naked on a bed, and I'll show you a man on fire. Or just find me a man with a hairy chest. Find me a man with tree trunks for legs. Find me a man who loves giving head, and I'll show you a man on fire. 'Cause fire don't wait for no one, and fire be ashes before long. So don't waste any more time, jump on the Piccadilly line. I am a man on fire. Say to me you're crazy, so prove to me it's true. Down this bottle of whiskey and I'll believe you. There's a wrap of coke, yeah, I'm most welcome to. I am a man on fire. I am a man on fire. I am a man on fire. Sit by Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks.
Give me a nod. Great, when you're ready. Yep, ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin James Hadley. That was fantastic, wasn't it? A real pleasure. A total joy. What a songsmith. Amazing. He's going to join us in a few moments. Right here in the yurt. We're in the yurt. The beautiful yurt with the bed. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to read a few more messages we've had. Who's this from? Oh, this is your Rainbow Tribe. Okay, we just had this in. Your Rainbow Tribe, I'm missing you. Wish you were here. with us. That's from Godiva. That's one of the Rainbow guys. Amazing show. Tom, you sound breathtaking. That's from someone else. And we've got Gutted I'm Not There. Good luck to everyone. There we go. And here he is. Kevin, come on in.
I come in now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, dude.
Hello. How you doing, Martin?
Dude.
You alright?
That was just so great. Really great. I hate to give you more work, but you hold on to that one.
Okay, this is mine.
This is all
big,
yours. Yeah,
actually.
we can share it,
Okay.
with that kind of thing. And there's our camera. How are you feeling, man, after that?
Yeah, pretty good. That
Yeah?
was fun. Yeah.
Yeah?
It was slightly nerve-wracking, but it was good.
Could you feel the love?
I felt lots of love. I always feel love in this garden. It's a beautiful place. I don't know. I think I might have seen you here before, Martin. I'm not sure,
I
but
doubt it. But
okay.
It
Normally
feels
around
like
the
that, doesn't it?
fire
Yeah,
when
yeah,
everyone's
yeah,
singing,
yeah.
it's different when you're placed in the treehouse.
right.
But normally everyone's around the fire singing, and it's just a beautiful
Yeah,
garden.
yeah. Do you know? You wouldn't know how many times you've played. Here.
Countless.
Countless times.
Countless.
It goes so far back. So far back.
Yeah, yeah.
Embedded.
It is embedded.
Ooh, this one to them. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can, but they're having a great time out there. So, I was just really moved tonight.
Okay.
Real heartfelt, and I
Thanks.
loved what you do. And the first time I heard it, I was just like, wow. And I don't want to make you feel awkward, but it was just, you're I know you've got a large body of work behind you. You've been working for a long time. You've been creating a lot of music, and we were talking earlier about your previous experiences with, was it Yay? Yeah, Swallow?
Sparrow,
Yeah, Sparrow.
Really bad choice of a name, but
It's a weird-
because no one
we've had
knows
some-
what you're on about. But
Yeah, what is that? Yeah,
yeah, what is that? Good point.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we did. We had a band with some friends of mine when I lived in London,
Right.
and it was really cool. We played some gigs, and
You were Brixton based, weren't you?
we were Brixton based. We had a little studio under, like, kind of the arches of the rail line.
Oh, nice.
So it was okay if a train wasn't. You could record, but if a train went back,
So you
might
needed
have
a
to.
timetable.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, which we never actually get. Got
it's
so
kind of funny.
no, it was good.
Cool. And what have you been moving on from? I mean, your songs from there. I mean, you're still using some of that material, obviously, because you were the cornerstone of the songwriting talent in that band. I'm going to say publicly.
Okay, yeah.
And just to put it out there, your songs are so well crafted and open-hearted. They feel like vignettes to me, or short stories almost. They're like intense, dense moments of life.
Right.
A bit like slices from a short story book. Like each one is like a story.
Yeah.
And I wondered about whether you felt you were writing from a literary point of view, or was it purely coming from yourself as a song? Are you aware of the characterisation in that, the depth of that?
It's difficult to describe really, because I think when you're writing a song, it's coming kind of from an automatic place somehow. And afterwards you might listen to it and have all sorts of different thoughts about it. Like, can't believe I did that. I don't know where that came from. Not that it's amazing or anything, but I don't kind of remember doing it.
Yeah.
But then in the same way as, I guess, when people listen to songs and when I listen to other people's songs,
Yeah.
I have all sorts of ideas about it, what it means and things like that. So when I've listened back to songs that I've done, I kind of didn't know that
Right.
that was in there, and
Yeah.
it's an interesting thing. I think like songs are like they're like tiny little pictures, like little Polaroid pictures,
Yeah.
and they can have all sorts of meanings after you
Yeah,
look at it, but
yeah.
it didn't mean that when you
That's
took the
exactly
picture.
the feeling I get. I don't know if you're familiar with Edward Hopper, the painter. But
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
it's,
yeah,
it's
sure.
that. It feels like the musical equivalent of Edward Hopper, which
Yeah.
he was inspired by cinema, and of course
Yeah.
cinema, was inspired by his work, and it's that kind of density. But the other thing was, and this is obviously quite a personal thing, but following on from that, is it observational for you, or is it from your imagination, or is it from your own life, or how much of it is, because it's very open-hearted music, and I wondered
Yeah.
how much of it's come from you, how much of it is drawn from just the imagination, or from people around you and experiences.
It does kind of come from me a little bit. Like, hate to admit that, because if you start putting loads of yourself out there, then it's a bit dangerous
Yeah,
for
well,
you
it's
a little bit, because
It's
if
a question
people
I
don't
almost
like it,
don't want to ask, but yeah.
yeah. But it's. I mean, it does come from me, I guess, and then I've written a couple of songs about other people that there's an absolute killer song that I love that I would never tell the person
Right.
that I wrote it about them
Yeah.
that I was writing from their perspective.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if any of my friends are actually watching, they might ask me what that one is. But yeah, most of the times it's more from like a feeling in myself, an emotion or something like that, and then
Right.
words just kind of happen when you try and
Around that.
express that emotion.
Right.
It's not really a conscious thing; it just sort of happens
Right,
automatically.
Again, like a painter might draw out of
Yeah, I'd like
the
to.
spark. Yeah.
I'd like to think so. That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
yeah.
I've tried doing paintings myself, and I'm absolutely rubbish at it.
Well, you know, with your music, Joni Mitchell said in one of her songs, you know, I'm a lonely painter, I live in a box of paints.
Okay.
And it's that, to me, that it has that intensity of someone who has a lot of depth and sort of, you know, and come out with these little gems and draws and that. So, sorry, I'm not trying to make you feel awkward, but
No, but you
It's
just
great.
compared me to Joni Mitchell.
Yeah,
and
that's pretty cool.
That is very
yeah,
awesome.
and for
Thank
me,
you.
big time. Big time. So, what plans for the future? Anything coming up? And where can people find you? You know, what would you...
I've got some stuff on the internet. So there's videos on YouTube. I've got a Bandcamp page,
Okay.
which is under the name of the Yeah Sparrow Days.
Okay, so yeah, Sparrow, Bandcamp, yeah?
Yeah.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
And yeah is YEAH Sparrow, all one word.
Okay, so you've still got stuff out there.
It's on there, yeah.
That's the main place to go.
I would say, yeah.
Great.
There's
Okay.
there's a few things on there that I like.
Lovely. Well,
Some
listen,
bad things, but yeah.
I mean, that was gorgeous.
Thank
and
you.
I know they loved it. We loved it. Absolutely lovely. Just waiting. Okay, and what we'll move on to now is our last act. Are you going to go
Yeah.
out and watch this?
Absolutely, Ross. Yeah,
Brilliant.
totally.
So, have you seen him before?
I've seen him sound checking, and he's
Ah.
got a good soulful
Yeah,
voice.
yeah, yeah. So I'll have that. You
Okay,
go. You
you
get in
take
position
that.
for Ross.
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, now we come to our final act of the evening. Our final act of our very, very first ever Treehouse sessions. A sublime talent and a good friend of mine and a staggering songwriter. Please, for the final time this evening, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for D. Ross Spencer!
Won't you let me slow you down? 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 Look out, folks, we're going under, going down on numbers. Are we all on the market now? Forget your clothes and crash your shiny idol. Let them go. Won't you let me slow you down? Won't you let
stone, leading me on to our heavenly home. Gently reminding me which way to go. Won't you let me slow you down? Won't you let me slow you down? I wanna cut you down and hold you in my arms, fold you there till our hearts satisfy our breathing. Won't you let me slow you down? Won't you let me slow you down? Thank you. Wow, that's heavy guitar strings. Well, I used to live in this neck of the woods and really enjoyed it. And lived in Moseley for a long time, lived in Kings Heath. Kings Heath is the best place to live if you're, especially if you're coming down from living in Moseley, you know. So this next song just started out actually in one of the cameraman's houses. I started writing this song, and he put me up there while he was out away in the States because I needed to put my marbles back together, and I just ate everything in his house. And when he came back, his wife was furious, and she's a really lovely lady, but she was furious. I'm gonna have to tune those bass strings. About 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. But I was mental, man. I was like, go out in the back garden, smoke a cigarette, and if it rains, it was my fault. That's mental. The dog is barking in his neighbor's yard, but nobody cares. He's parking in his neighbor's space, but nobody cares. 'Cause we've made dross on the face of it all. I like the way that you hold me, like you know who I am. Ever since you told me that I'm your man, it's never been easy, and I've often hid, but I'm ready to shine. And I've often hide, but I'm ready to shine. Ready to shine, ready to shine, ready to shine. Dog is barking. Dog is barking. Dog is barking. But nobody cares. But nobody cares. But nobody cares. Thank you. I love playing that in a pub where there's dogs. They just that's great. Well, this next song is next song's called "Walking on the Water," and partially inspired by a guy I met at the Hadley Folk Festival. He was just walking down the road, having a great time, but he was so drunk. I was really impressed that he could actually walk, and it did look like he was walking on water. And then there was I played a gig in Berlin in this cafe where they put so many flowers out. It was literally like a lorry had crashed, a flower delivery lorry had crashed into the bar. It was astounding. There was like flower displays this big in the toilets, and the toilets were as big as this room, you know, just like flowers here, there. And the lady who was putting it all out deserved a song, and so I wrote a little song about her, and here it goes. Came to me walking on the water while I was standing in the street. Didn't ask me if I was a lover. You just set me free. Oh, you set me free. You were the one putting out the flowers while I watched from across the bar. Didn't know if you'd seen me playing on my guitar. And then our eyes met, and I knew you had seen me too, but I didn't know if your smile shone on everyone like the new moon. Shallows, but I was washed out to sea. Didn't think I could tread water, so I let myself sink. They said don't swim, yeah, they said don't swim. They said don't swim, they said don't swim, yeah, they said don't swim. They said don't swim, they said don't swim. Were the one putting out the flowers. Ooh. you. Thank you very much. Well, this next one is called Satellite, and it's about 3 women. Oh, them. Yeah, it's them. Thanks, I never knew their names except for one of them, so I'm glad. It's good to know. One of them I saw on a train in Berlin, and she was like of Eastern descent, and she had these like massively chiseled, cheekbones and everything, but her body was like beautiful, but the way she carried it was like very aggressive. It was just like, if you come near me, I'll cut you in two. I was like, so I was like, I don't know. She was on a train, and then there was another woman. She's now an opera director, and she's got so much confidence and just exudes this kind of powerful female, just like, oh yes, wonderful, wonderful. But she's just like so like, whoa, if I got in her way, she'd just like completely overpower me. I said to my sister once, well, she was nice, maybe I should ask her out. My sister was like, whoa. Anyway, she's wonderful. The third one is the lady I'm now married to, called Georgie. She carries her body like a knife that knows its way. She carries her body like a knife knows its way, it finds its way, it has its way with your heart. Quietly, like the crickets of the evening, quietly as the sun going down. The first star is an airplane, but you're a satellite stealing away. You're a satellite stealing away. You're a satellite stealing away with my heart. She carried her body like a wave, it has its way. She carries her body like a wave, it has its way. It finds its way, knows its way into your heart. Quietly as the crickets of the evening, silently as the sun going down. The first star is an aeroplane, but you're a satellite stealing away. You're a satellite stealing away. You're a satellite stealing away with my heart. She carries her body like a flower on a tree. She carries her body like a flower that calls the bee, that calls the bee, that calls the bee, which is me. Quietly as the crickets of the evening, quietly as the sun going down. The first star is an aeroplane, and you're a satellite still in my heart. You're a satellite still in my heart. You're a satellite still away with my heart. Still away with my heart. Still away with my heart. Thanks. There's a couple more to go. This one's a bit political, right? Sorry, don't embarrass yourself, Ross, by trying to be cool. Okay. This one's called Fallujah. And it's for the families of Fallujah. Oh, Fallujah, all our young men love you now. From Paris, Birmingham, and Berlin, they've come to run the gauntlet of the gun and crown. Oh, Fallujah, brotherhoods are budding now, as they bring their lives to lay them down like flowers on the dusty ground. Oh, Fallujah, oh, Fallujah, oh, Fallujah, oh, Fallujah, oh, Fallujah. All your families are scared. Sons and daughters lie sleeping in the garden with matted hair. Silently insurgents appear. Oh, Fallujah, G.I. Joe is sitting home right now with his daughter he picked up from nursery. An hour after dropping fire from the clouds. Oh, Fallujah, oh, Fallujah, oh, Fallujah, oh, Fallujah. Bloodied murder man and we. God have mercy, and may your land be blessed with trees again, and the sound of young laughter in your streets. Oh, Fallujah, oh, Fallujah, oh, Fallujah, oh, Fallujah, all our young men love you now. From Paris, Birmingham, and Berlin, they've come to run the gauntlet of the gun and crown. Thank you. And I'm going to round it off with a comedy. Well, it's a fake song, really. It's a fake country and western song. Because I'm not from the American South. I sure will, honey. This was written in the Glee Club in Birmingham for the staff who were sweeping up the cigarette butts off the floor, and I thought, I'd be arrogant enough to try and entertain them. So I said, all right, play a little game with us, give me a word in a musical style, and I'll give it a go. And Kate Ra, as I called her, she was like the chief of floor staff. She was like rhubarb, and one of her serfs said country and western, so I was like, okay. way down south. We never heard of rhubarb till Mary Jane came home from England with that 2-foot-long red heart stick of vegetable matter. Now go. Oh, I gotta sing that song again. Way down south, we never heard of rhubarb, cause Mary Jane came home from England with that 2-foot-long red heart stick of vegetable matter. Now it grows everywhere in the shade. We built ourselves verandas over it, and the whiskey we've been making is insane. No rhubarb and coconut don't mix. No way down south, we never heard of rhubarb till Mary Jane came home from England with that 2-foot-long red heart stick of vegetable matter. Every generation tries its own brew, looking for that perfect high, but before too long they're done hallucinating, and it's the next youngster's sky. No way down south, we never heard of rhubarb till Mary Jane came home from England with that 2-foot-long red heart stick of vegetable matter. So don't you go trying to make your own cocktail, cause everybody knows that rhubarb and custard is the one that you made in heaven. No way down south, we never heard of rhubarb till Mary Jane came home from England with that 2-foot-long red heart stick of vegetable matter. No way down south, we never heard of rhubarb till Mary Jane came home from England. Sweet land with that 2-foot-long red heart stick of vegetable matter. Stick of vegetable matter. Stick of vegetable matter. Thank you for being a great crowd. God bless. Have a great night. See you soon.
How good was that, ladies and gentlemen? D. Ross Spencer in the house! Fantastic, fantastic final act. Fantastic final act to our first Treehouse sessions. Absolutely gorgeous. He's going to join me in a few moments. And we've had a few reactions already online to our show tonight, which I will be revealing later on. There's some excitement in the front row of the audience. There is lots of information coming up, and we will now move into, in fact, it's been a lot of hard work. We've had a great show. And oh, by the way, let's remind everybody at home about how to get in touch with us. So the best way, you can follow us on Facebook, get in touch with, come on, hold it together, we've only got a few more minutes. Our website is treehousesessions.co.uk. We have Twitter, which is @these_sessions, so @these_sessions, and email treehousesessions.co.uk. So get in touch, get involved, and have some fun. Now, let's bring Ross on for a little chat. Ross, how's it going now? That's fantastic.
Thank you.
We're all amped up.
Great.
How do you feel after that show?
Pretty amped, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, good.
Amped. Did you feel the love?
Yeah, it was terrific. It was a different. It's a unique gig. I've never played one like it.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
And you've had some gigs under your belt.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Excellent. So, you've had a busy day, I believe.
Yeah, I've just come down from North Nottinghamshire. I played a gig at the Mac this afternoon, and yeah, cramming a lot in, and I'm heading off to Germany tomorrow to see my family. So
Goodness me. Alone?
no, with Georgina and little baby Esme.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get to that. How cute! It's like Johnny Depp takes his family on tour. Is that controversial? He didn't do it. He didn't do it. Anyway, so I was going to ask you. So obviously you've been making music a long time. We've known each other forever. I don't know, 20 years or something. What kind of inspires you still? What gets you going?
Well, usually it's from the moment of the music. Rarely it's a moment like the waitress or something. But I did see a guy. Do you want me to hold this? So okay. Okay, we're sharing. I like sharing.
It's a sharing, caring thing.
It's good. It's good. I did see a guy. I saw a really old guy on a granny shopping bike the other day. I was driving past the middle of the countryside, and he's coming around a corner, and he's pushing like this, like really slowly. He's like, just get around this corner. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to remember that. So hopefully that'll be in a song.
So it's kind of observational life as it comes to you. You just get inspired by what's going on, soaking it up.
Little things like that, just like that jump out, because a lot of life is quite banal, especially if, like me, you use the internet. It's just like, yeah,
Not here.
no, not banal here at all. No. But yeah, it's just looking out for little things.
Yeah. And so all this work, I believe, you got drawn. The attention came to you from the BBC, and you did some BBC introducing. Was that?
Yep. I've been on BBC introducing in Nottinghamshire, and I'm applying. Well, I'm going to do the same process now in Yorkshire. And yeah, they love Fallujah, and they also liked another song which I didn't play tonight. But
Okay. So for those that don't know, what is BBC introducing?
it's a big network around the country that they pull people together from the radio, and then they put them on stages at festivals around the country as well.
And musically, I mean, are you up to stuff now? What have you been doing lately? Hint.
The music has taken a back seat to my little daughter. She's now 12 weeks old, and she's just wonderful. And yeah, I might sing little songs to her, but not the sort of songs I'm going to play here. And but yeah, I played a few open mics in Beverley and Hull, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to know them better.
But can you imagine being lullabied to sleep by D. Ross Spencer? Beautiful. Listen to that. So, in other words, you're a family man now, and you got married, yeah? So everything's taken a shift.
Yeah, the last year's been a quick change, but it's good. Like I was saying to a lot of people, as soon as Esme was born, I mean, marriage was great because Georgina and I are on the same page. We're kind of quite relaxed, quite take it as it comes. We have faith in God, and she's a Buddhist, I'm a Christian. It all works out, and then Esme comes along, and all of a sudden it's just like, and action, right? do this. It was great.
Fantastic.
It's a girl. Yay for girls.
So how has that changed you and your writing from a musical point of view? Or have you not had even time to?
I haven't had time yet. No, I haven't had time yet. But yeah, I mean, it changes your heart and the way you kind of feel about people and stuff, so that's good.
And I don't know if you know, ladies and gentlemen, or people back home, but Ross has many secret talents, one of which is skateboarding. So he's a bomb at skateboarding. So have you given up the board for the kid and the wife? Is this all like, no?
No, well, one of the amazing things about Georgina, my wife, is that she always wanted to marry a skateboarder. Like when she was a teenager, she was like, oh, I would love to marry. Yeah. So like, yeah, she's amazing. Like we went to London for a weekend to see three of her best friends. They had their joint 40th birthday party, and I was like, "Oh, I've got to go and skate the South Bank. It's like the mecca for British skaters." I was like, "Oh, I've got to go and skate there. Is that all right if we just skate there on the way to the pub to this party?" She was like, "Yeah, of course." So she sat there with Esme for like 2 hours while I tried to do a Smith on this one transition thing down there. It was great. It was amazing.
Wow, there's hope for me. Yeah, there's like me meeting a gaming geek. That'd be great. And I've got stories of people that we haven't got shared friends, but basically in this sense, there's people I know who knew Ross from, they were like 12-year-olds hanging out at skate parks, and they just see you whizzing through, pulling some moves and whizzing on, and not even just...
Some of them are pros now, like Chris Weil, he's a pro now.
Wow, awesome. So what next for you, or where can people find you if they want to catch up? Because you've got so much work you've done, so much.
Yeah, I've got SoundCloud, obviously the obvious SoundCloud, D. Ross Spencer, Facebook, D. Ross Spencer, YouTube, also D. Ross Spencer. But if you want to look at older material, just look for Ross Spencer. And there's a website that not many people know about called Alone Tone. And if you want to go in for weird old recordings, 4-track recordings from Mosley and King's Heath, everything's on Alone Tone.
Well, that's where I'm at. Awesome. Ross, it's been a total pleasure and a joy, hasn't it, everybody? Give him a thank you. That's great. Now, I've been wanting to do this all night. I'm going to join the lovely, gorgeous audience. And there's a bit of a squeeze, but I'm going to come right in with these lovely ladies if I can. I get to pick.
Is there actually a cavern that you can see?
Yeah, oh, yeah, baby. Right, here we are. Oh, let's keep it clean. Anyway, so we're going to share a bit of audience response now. You behave yourself. You're on orders.
We never do that.
So, now listen, we've got some, where am I? Camera, there we go.
Hang on
So-
a minute. It's the first time we came out. Was that any
Okay, we're going to go for this. Anyway, Rob tuned in and says it's mint. We've got that. We've got Love You, Yaden. It's all okay. That's from Yes, Jess. Paul and Heather says, please do move. And what does he say? Please do more of these when we're not abroad watching from California. Yeah. Afternoon soothers. Nice one. I'm going to throw that. Don't need that anymore. So, oh yeah, we've got and this is a nice one. How cool's that? Just watched a live stream of, yeah, I'll do that, of Tommy Woodsmoke McNair from your garden stage. Sound and video was amazing. You guys rock. Aidan Vic, thanks for making it possible. Big hearts. Wait a minute. Kevin J. Hadley, you rock, it says. Excellent stuff. So listen, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope everyone at home enjoyed the show. It was fantastic. A great night for our inaugural flight of our pilot episode. The pilot, everybody. We haven't even done this before. This is like our Fox Force 5, you know, Pulp Fiction ref, yeah? It's like, we kicked it, man, and we worked so hard, and we've all had great fun, and we hope you have at home as well. Keep watching. We've got more coming. We'll have more shows in the future. We'll be able to rewatch this one. We'll edit it and make it sweet. So watch it again on YouTube to your heart's delight. And really big hand for everyone involved, please. Everyone at Treehouse, keep it coming. Everyone at Rainbow Records, Murmuration Films, and to all our beautiful artists tonight, Mr. Tom McNair. Woo! Mr. Kevin James Hadley and Mr. D. Ross Spencer. And I'll sign off. You stay classy, world. Good night.